privilege to be here today and doing what we're doing in the Senate to consider legislation and improve it. Across the House and cross-party, we have done our work with the Domestic Violence Bill, and I believe we have made many improvements and amendments before the bill goes onward from us to the Dáil. The two most significant being the recognition of psychological abuse, where there are no black eyes, only hurtful and painful emotional bruises recognised now in law on the offence as the offence of coercive control, and the statutory guidelines. I want to acknowledge the way we have worked together in the House and behind the scenes, particularly the women Senators Clifford Lee, Senator Ardagh, Murnane O'Connor, Ivana Badchik by my side, Rose Conway-Walsh, who isn't here, Maura Devine, Alice Mary Higgins, Lynn Ruane, Frances Black and Grace O'Sullivan. Men have played their part too, in particular Senator David Norris, celebrating, I understand, his longevity in the House today, and he's been a brilliant advocate and he's kept our eyes focused, and he's been, for somebody who's relatively new, he's been a great voice of experience. And I'd also like to acknowledge Senator Niall O'Donnell and colleagues from Sinn Féin, as well as Senators Crockwell and Boyhan. The Domestic Violence Bill would not have been improved as it has been without our backroom allies, and I'd like to acknowledge my own team, Padraig Rice, Angus O'Mwelon and Nina Nemi. Finally, we would not be here today and the women and children of Ireland would be less safe without the advocacy and ardour of organisations like Safe Ireland, Women's Aid, the National Women's Council of Ireland, Bernardo's and others. And it's been a pleasure and an honour to work with those organisations and to be led by them. I'd also like to thank the officials, and especially you, Minister. I know you were very sceptical of some of the things we were putting forward earlier in the time, but you really did take on board what we had to offer. And Minister, for your belief, passion and commitment to women and children, especially those experiencing domestic violence, and your determination to make things better and safer for women, children and men too. And you have achieved that with the bill, and I wish you fair sailing in the Dáil with it, and we'll be keeping a very close watching brief and on hand for advice and guidance.
Thanks very much, Senator Kelleher.